Version 1. Agents of U.S. Customs and Border Patrol, or CBP, have begun using a weapon seldom seen in American crowd control: powder blast dispersion rounds, often known by the manufacturer Defense Technology's trade name of muzzle blast rounds. They use an explosive charge to propel chemical irritant powder up to 20 feet in front of the launcher. Used primarily in correctional facilities, they are designed to saturate an area with CS or OC powder to deny the use of space or cause compliance through pain. When used for crowd control, these weapons fill a niche similar to pepper spray and can cause harm when used at extremely close distances or when aimed at the head. On October 23, 2025, a CBP agent with the Office of Field Operations Special Response Teams was filmed discharging a muzzle blast round directly at the face of a protester from a distance of about 3 feet. Footage from the incident in Oakland, California captured a projectile ricocheting off the face of the victim, likely a gas seal from the cartridge. In addition to suffering the effects of the irritant powder, the victim received a blunt injury on the chin, presumably from the high-velocity impact of the solid components of the cartridge. On the same day, in the Little Village neighborhood of Chicago, an agent of the Border Patrol's Border Tactical Unit was also filmed shooting a protester in the face from close range. The victim had a similar injury pattern on his neck, consistent with blunt trauma from a high-velocity projectile. Shooting muzzle blast rounds point-blank at the face is a new phenomenon in American crowd control, but has a history elsewhere dating back over a decade. These rounds are used with more frequency in Canada, where in 2015 an officer of the Quebec City Police Service was caught on video using a muzzle blast round in the very same way, with a similar pattern of injury: blunt trauma to the face from the solid components of the cartridge, and satellite wounds from high-velocity incandescent particles. Despite the predictable risks of discharging these weapons at the face from close range, Defense Technology's specification sheets make no special note of hazards of these weapons when used in this manner. However, a comparison of similar products show that other manufacturers either specify a minimum engagement distance or note that they should not be pointed at the head. Furthermore, while CBP's use of force policy regarding 40mm projectiles does prohibit targeting the head, the muzzle blast round is not a projectile, so it is unclear if this policy applies, or for that matter, exactly what rules, if any, govern the use of these weapons. The ongoing use of these weapons to target the head at close range demands that police protocols be brought in line with the real health hazards of these weapons, regardless of what manufacturers may classify as acceptable.